Hey Jugmookie friends, it is Sonia and Matt with you for day 12 of the paint a piece of something or another challenge, right? We've been hanging out here. This is the day 12. Here we are working our way through 15 of our chalky paint top colors that you guys have told us that you absolutely love. So we're putting those colors on all different sorts of surfaces, giving you guys lots of ideas and free paint lessons, right? So how's everybody doing out there today? Hopefully your Sunday is going great. It is beautiful here, absolutely beautiful. So beautiful. Matt was even out shopping for lawnmowers today. Okay, that's the kind of day it's been here. So take a look at this tabletop that I found here. Brownie frowny. I mean, come and take a close look at this. Take a close look. Speckled 1980s, right? You know that stuff? Yep, that's okay. We're going to make use of this brownie frowny. We're going to make it beautiful. And it's got some like this, like a woven type, what would you even call this? Like a cane sort of
like a hatch.
Bottom. A lot of you guys will message and you say, you know, can you paint that sort of cane chairs? Heck yeah, you can. In fact, so it's part of today's project. We'll talk about that as we go through it. And there is glass on the top, right? Thank goodness it's not a mirror because I don't want 7 days, or 7 years rather, bad luck. Maybe you get 7 days if you break glass, right? I don't know. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to take this out. We're going to work on the frame first and come back to this at the very end, okay? So, first tip, take the glass off. Put it somewhere where it ain't going to run away so you can get started on your beautiful piece. So what do you guys think of this piece today? Who out there has one like it? Who out there has seen them like it? The octagon style tables. I'm going to go ahead today and use a color called Teal River. Now, this is again my stash I'm using. You guys know that if you're new to Junk Monkey Paint Company, Matt, you can quickly show them real fast what the packaging actually would look like when it comes to you. So they are pint size, which means they're bigger than a pint plus sizes, I should say. Wide mouth, and you know what? Then when it comes, you can have all the fun of painting, right? Nice wide mouth, but we used to sell it actually, who remembers, in mason jars. So this is my stash, probably from the last 2 years or so that I've used. I'm going to make use of it today, okay?
Stand with your brother.
Hey, Mark's on here?
Yes.
Hello. How are you, bud? All right. Get some ideas for what furniture to paint. Take a look at this beautiful color. Love it. Who loves teal, right? Who needs a little teal in their life? All right, I'm going to go ahead and get started. And by starting, I mean dipping my brush in some paint and putting it on the piece, okay? So right now, you guys, some of you guys are going, what? You didn't have to like prep it or strip it or prime it? You do not, right? So easy.
Kate, where did you learn to abbreviate y'all?
It's my Google.
It's Y apostrophe A-L. Not y'all.
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 So,
I love it.
It's give Kate a hard time day today.
Yeah, it must be, right?
Yes. I've been on her like, you know,
White on rice?
paint on a piece.
Paint on a piece of furniture.
Yes.
So who's on with us today?
Everybody.
Tell me who's on with us today. Tell them about our giveaway as well.
Well,
Yeah, show them the colors we have to use. Go right ahead.
Maria Saller's on here. I haven't seen her in a while. Say hello to everybody. Robin Beck's on. Gayleen says hello. Tracy Lamb said share with my friends. Awesome.
Yay.
You are.
Nice.
A little bit of Yoda going on down there. So Wisconsin checking in. Cindy and Holy Land.
Hey, Cindy at Holy Land Vintage.
South Dakota, Sheriff. Gorgeous
Thank you.
color. Ginger Dunn. And what you are in the hunt for today, if you share,
Yes.
is a set of our coveted
Monkish
monkey spoons. Yes, the monkey spoon measuring set that's very cute, but
If you say cute,
gets everywhere.
I had to pour some of this out because I'm down at the bottom of my
cute, but ends up everywhere. So get yourself some monkey spoons.
There you go.
So just share. Oh, your mom, dad's want to say hi, mom, and dad.
Hey, Mom and Dad.
So,
You say hello to Mom and Dad. You're like, oh, your mom doesn't say hello.
Well, yeah.
You can
I'm
say
just
hello,
letting you know.
too.
Stop.
You can say hello too.
I do say hello. That's
All
my
right.
way of saying hello. I'm letting you know they're on.
Okay.
I could just ignore them.
Yeah, I know, right?
You know? Hey, I'm ignoring my in-laws. Hey.
Well, you keep telling me to say hello. You say hello.
Well, you know, they're on here. I read their comments. I'm like on here
right.
firsthand. I'm just letting you
We'll
know.
go
I
with
thought
that.
I was doing you like a...
You are doing me
a
a public
public service.
PSA. Yes, you are. Keep going. Who else is on here?
Oh, I'm off to it now. So, anyway. Judy is in Judy's house, sitting in the sunshine in Ottawa.
I have terrible
with her
allergies,
golden
you
boy
guys.
and a
today.
glass of red wine.
Oh my God,
So-
Molly, that sounds good.
Yes. So we're using Teal River today.
Yep.
Karen Hand said, love this. Hello, Jump Monkey Paint Company. Hello to you.
If you find something outdated, put some pretty color on it.
Lynette House is in from Vandervoort, Arkansas.
Vandervoort.
Anyway, so anyway, Wisconsin will look, and Wisconsin will see that I am wearing the beer shirt today. There you go. That they were so kind to gift me with.
They were.
Yes. When I was up there taking care of me. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, we have awesome people that take care of us,
yes.
don't we?
Yeah.
Good golly.
Hey.
Yeah,
Nancy checked on. She said she's here. Donna Russell is checking in from Alabama.
This is the only job that you can have where people will actually pay you with wine. You know what I mean? Yeah,
yes.
This is an awesome job.
Can't pay the bills, but we're definitely feeling good.
We have lots of wine.
Yes. Raining in Atlanta. We gotta get back down to Atlanta. I gotta hit my favorite watering hole down there, Trader Vic's. So, Cindy says she sent you pictures of Jump Monkey projects.
Cool.
My shop doing one every day.
Yeah.
You need to be going live, Cindy.
Come watch you.
Yes, we will come watch you and point at you and say, "We know that person." Deb Johnson says it's raining in the Missouri Ozark Mountains. So, anyways, D. Mara says Deanna is here from Mississippi.
Mississippi.
Yep, Sharon Fox checking in from Kentucky. Tanya's from Michigan. Christy Krause from Michigan. Nancy's checking in from West Virginia. Darlene Jenkins checking in from Newfoundland.
Hey,
yes.
Back home in Newfoundland.
Yes.
Thanks for being
it's
on here, Darlene.
Newfoundland, not Newfoundland.
Yep.
So Melanie says allergies kicking my tail. Yes. We were having a bad time of it today.
Yeah, my nose is like a faucet today, it feels like.
Oh, you're welcome, Donna.
I was at the bookstore today.
What are we painting?
Earlier on, and I swear, I just kept sneezing and sneezing. I must have sneezed like 10 times, and I'm pretty sure everybody thought that, oh my God, like, do not go to that book section because this girl must be like so sick. It's just allergies. Anybody else out there deal with allergies?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, even our old dog is like going allergy crazy.
Yep. Never had allergies when I was younger. Now that I'm older, I don't know what the heck's going down. All right, so because this is a glass top, I'm going to reach inside and do all this area in here, right? But guys, it's just so easy, seriously. One of the biggest tips I'm going to give you is go with the actual, go with the grain, okay? Go with the plank of the space. So, for example, this plank here that makes the inside of it right here, it's long, right? So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go long ways with my brush versus going up and down, okay? So I'm going to go long ways. This piece goes up and down, therefore I'm going to go ahead and use my brush in the up and down manner. But when I get to the side over here, I go this way. That will give you a nice all over pretty finish, professional finish, versus having your brush marks go every which way. You can do that if you're looking for like super, super distressed, like all apart sort of wretched way. But if you want to have some sort of just like a pattern to your piece where everything matches up and looks really nice, take the time to do that with each part. So I always imagine each part as I paint it as a separate part, right? And keep working on it and then go into the next piece.
Natasha Nance, no, you can seal with the wax or you can seal with a water-based poly or a polyurethane, whatever you want to seal with, you can seal with it.
Yep. I always say wax is great for things that are not considered high traffic. Like to me, this is not a high traffic piece. But if I was working on a table set or chairs that will be in use, that's when I want to make sure I bring out the poly, right? Or even a dresser. If you're somebody who does makeup at a dresser, on that dresser, you might want to do poly, right?
That's
so you can really wipe it down.
Two-tone thing you got going on here.
What's that?
This two-tone, what you got going on
with
now with the top and stuff.
The top left.
So your parents said, hi Matt and Sonia, is Sonia giving me a hard time? Yes, she is.
When doesn't Sonia give you a hard
time? Tell
right?
Sonia we just finished Sunday supper with Mark and Jolene.
Very nice.
And Marcus, salads, jello, and custard for dessert.
I'm jealous, yes. I'm jealous. And let me guess, you probably had some cooked dinner, right, earlier on, and now you're having salads for supper. I know how that goes. Leave me out all the way down here.
Once I have waxed, can I go back and paint again?
Once you wax, can you go back and paint again?
Yeah.
Typically, you would want to paint your piece and then seal it, right? When you say go back and paint it again, you mean like down the road if you want to repaint it? Or do you mean like, are you trying to do a technique with it?
Yeah. Linda, you can poly the top and wax the rest if you'd like.
So true story. When I was growing up, my mother would always do a cooked dinner and on Sundays, right? Cooked dinner on Sundays, and our cooked dinner back home was always like, you know, it could be moose or something like that, but it was typically like, you know, chicken or turkey, and then vegetables, right? All your vegetables. And man, did I ever hate vegetables growing up. Oh man. Oh, yeah. I remember I would sit to the table. My mother would tell me that you're not getting anything else to eat until you eat what's in front of you. You couldn't leave the table until it was gone. I mean, there were times when I can remember being a young girl and I hated vegetables. And I hated Sundays because she would take the time to always have cooked dinner. Like, it was like tradition, right? And, yeah, I remember I would have to hold my nose, try to, like, wash down my peas with water, you know, whatever it was. And now, fast forward, what I wouldn't give for some of those green peas and cooked dinner, right?
Kathy said she didn't have luck painting after the monkey shine. Paint pulled off. Well, the reason why is because wax, stuff doesn't like to stick to wax.
Wax is a sealer. It's like, it's like
it's
you
a
do
sealer
a
and repellent.
Yeah. Yeah, you're sealing your piece in now, right? So that is the very last step that you would do. You wouldn't seal and then paint
Hey,
more.
Lorianne. All right, we'll catch you later, Maria.
Maria.
Where is this? Where was it? Filing cabinet. I believe we did a filing cabinet somewhere along the way. And there is a filing cabinet video somewhere way back in our archives. But you would basically approach it just pretty much like anything else.
Yeah, don't use the milk paint. Use the chalky style paint. The chalky style paint is the stuff with the muscles that sticks on pretty much to anything under the sun, including metal and glass, fake wood, real wood. You know, and then of course the milk paint is the stuff that chips and is unpredictable. But it's built completely different, okay? So we have those two lines, and they're very, very different. They're alike in the way that, you know, if you love that old time-worn style, these two lines of paint are going to get you there. But they both give off beautiful finishes, flat finishes, dead flat finishes. But the difference is the milk paint's going to chip and do all kinds of fun and unpredictable stuff, right? Whereas the chalky style paint sits put. It does what you want it to do. And the other thing is, when you work on like a filing cabinet, remember like yesterday we did that chalkboard? What do we do with that chalkboard? It's here somewhere. That we didn't seal it. So if you put it onto an actual, the side of a filing cabinet, you can leave it unsealed and use it to write things like your to-do, reminders to get the next time you're at the office store, you know, deadlines that you have in your office that you're looking to, that you're looking to do. Thanks, Kate.
Thank you, Miss Hand.
This is what we did yesterday.
Yes, this is a chalky style.
If you don't seal, you have a chalkboard, right? So, and the thing is, with all the different chalky colors that we have, you can show them over here, Matt, real fast while I'm finishing up. Think about all the colors that you could potentially do a filing cabinet in.
You can do crazy colors.
Pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
And there are new colors coming.
There are new colors coming this week ahead. We've been listening to you. We've been asking you guys the colors that you want to see come back next, or if there's any new colors that you would love to see us bring out this season. So we have been going over all your comments and basically putting together the list of the next colors to come out. So we'll be announcing those this week.
Is that a new headband?
It is.
Is that a new headband?
You got it.
It's a new headband.
It is. This one is black and gray and has some really pretty fuchsia flowers into it. So this is another style. So this is what, style 4? Is it 4? I feel like it is style 4, yes. Absolutely.
Linda Olson, are you using chalky style or milk paint?
What's that?
If you're painting a metal door, I highly suggest using the chalky style over the milk paint.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Because remember,
you can use the extra bond to do it, and it's supposed to, you know, technically it's supposed to work. It will work, but I can't guarantee it because I haven't done it myself.
Remember this, that the more shinier your piece, the more chippiness you get with milk paint.
That's right.
So unless you want a chippy front door, you might want to go with the chalky style paint,
If the hiney shiny, you need the chalk.
The hottie. It's shiny. Okay,
Yeah.
we're gonna go with that.
Yeah.
So I really
Yeah,
like
you know,
this
you
one.
use the chalky powder for the baby bottom, you know.
Right.
Set the hiney shiny, you need to, dull it down.
That's right.
Yeah.
I gotcha. I'm picking up what you're laying down. Everybody else might think we're crazy, but I gotcha.
That was, always accused, never convicted.
All right, I'm gonna add just a little. Because I'm doing this distress style, I like to go over just a little bit, and in some areas add a little extra of the paint, so it kind of gives me some splotches of basically where there's more of a concentration of paint. Some areas don't have it so much. I'm gonna really distress this piece up, so I like some parts having a little bit more paint than other, right?
Hi, Julie. Julie Sugar from Alabama.
Hey, Julie. All right, what do you guys think so far? Matt was saying how he liked the fact that that top is a different color.
Yes.
It's really pretty.
You think I should totally go and like put it a completely different color?
What?
I like the
I like the way it is.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep going with Teal River. 'Cause
You
I've got
would.
plans.
You would because you're evil.
I know. I just can't help myself. All
Yeah,
right, come over. Take a look at the top as we do this. So fun. Who's got furniture that they're thinking like, man, I am so over my furniture. I don't really want to go out and shop for new. What I have fits my house perfectly in size right now. I'm just over it. Or I don't have money right now to go out and buy all new stuff. Or maybe you're like me and you just like to change it up, right? So when you're a junker,
yes, we're gonna
you
be
can
hitting
afford
more.
to change it up.
We're gonna be hitting more paint down there after we finish up.
All right, let's see here. So now we're gonna go ahead and work on the top. So what's everybody getting into today on Sunday? Do you usually relax on a Sunday? Do you work on a Sunday? Have any traditions on a Sunday that you usually get into? Like eating good food and then sitting back and just Netflixing for the rest of the evening?
Tennessee, Linda from Tennessee.
Linda.
Monica put frowny face because I think she wanted to keep the wood top.
I'm a rebel dottie.
A loner dotty.
A loner dottie. A rebel.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna keep showing this part to our OCD people. Keep pointing it out.
Really?
Yeah, I'm just gonna make them go nutty.
Okay. Where's it to?
The rattan.
Oh.
It's so beautiful, amazing. The transformation. Thank
Well,
you,
pretend we don't
Scarlett.
see that and drive them nuts, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Can we do that? We're so bad.
Chris cleaned
You
out
guys
our
gotta stop
work,
hanging out with us because we're
woodshed
so
and
bad.
yard work today.
Yard work?
So you got your
Yeah.
woodshed cleaned out. You know what you can put in there, right?
What?
Old furniture.
Yeah, who cleans out the garage to make space for new furniture? Yeah, I've never done that. Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah, the ultimate house for like somebody who paints furniture is like this little section over here for living, and this big section over here for furniture hoarding
Actually, I'd imagine
storing, right?
like old
painting.
old funeral homes would probably be good. You have lots of space in there to stack stuff. Yeah.
Why the basement?
Think of all the area you have in those places, right?
Wide open.
You got the display room for you got the display room. You got
Right.
You got the cells room. You're fitting all those people in there.
Right.
So for every person you fit in there, think of a piece of furniture.
Gotcha.
You know? So,
Yes.
Those big, huge buildings, right?
Yes. I don't think I could live in a funeral home though.
Why?
I don't know. I've just seen too many movies. It never ends well. At least not the movies I've seen about it.
Old department stores. You
Okay.
turn the office area into a little apartment.
Yeah, right.
I mean that's one of those.
This is what dreams are made of for us.
Yeah, I mean that's what's important to you, So
Yeah.
car enthusiasts have garages bigger than their house.
Right?
Furniture enthusiasts just have by old downtown buildings, right? Everybody's saying, Matt, no way, no way, no way.
What?
So you have a
You're
coral
about-
color in your chocolate paint. Yes, it's called Sweet Sunset. It's coming back in the next round
Yep.
soon. It is this color here.
You got
It will be available in about 2 weeks.
Yep. Sure is.
May I send you a picture of my fireplace panel? I want to chalk paint it so bad and get your opinion.
Yeah.
Yes, email us at jumpmonkeypaint@gmail.com.
Absolutely. All right, so I'm just kind of like swiveling my brush to
Debbie
get down into the
has-
rattan.
Yep, Debbie has a friend.
But I like some of that brown showing through because I'm going to be distressing it, so I don't want it to feel perfect down here.
Okay, Debbie said I have a friend lost all her stuff in fire. A lot of people growing it. She wants to paint it so it all matches.
Oh,
and
yeah.
recommended Jump Monkey Paint to work.
Ah,
Well, thank you. Yes,
that's awesome. We
absolutely.
appreciate your support, and we know that, you know, just like I'm flipping furniture today, I know you'll have great success with that.
Yes.
Bring a smile to somebody's face. All right, guys, what do you think? Let's stand back and take a look here. Make sure I got everything.
It's so beautiful.
I know. Can you look at it? Can you bear?
I can't.
Can you
Look,
bear?
there's tears in my eyes.
All right, let me dry that real fast. I'm going to pull out my heat gun. A lot of you guys have been telling me that you're getting your own heat guns. Yay!
Kathy's hardcore. She's buying the table on the marketplace while she's watching.
Is she really?
Yeah, she
That's
has one.
awesome.
Do the Klingon brushes come in different sizes?
Two sizes.
We do 2 sizes. What, 2 inch and 3 inch?
2 inch and 1.5.
1.5?
They're so close, you probably wouldn't really notice the difference. I just don't tend to go over, for my paintbrushes, I like to work with right around the 1.5 to 2 inches because when you're going inside of pieces and stuff, if you've got a big wide brush, it's just, they clunk, it's just harder to maneuver, right? So you feel like you have to think more when you're trying to maneuver it. And I want you to be able to think and be free with your brush so that way you can focus on the creativity, right?
Hey, well,
All right, so I'm going to dry this.
I don't know if I'm going to make it back to Lowe's to get that tractor. I ain't even going to go to sleep.
I'll take a nap. We went out today. We had lunch together at High
That's
Hop.
funny. Angela said my mom painted something last night
Yeah?
for herself, and she posted on Facebook, and somebody offered to buy it.
Yeah! That's what makes me so happy. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys can so do this, you know, and you know what you're doing, and you have great products to work with. It doesn't
You don't have to
be
use a heat gun. You can use a hair dryer.
Yeah.
You can leave it dry on its own. It only takes about, you know,
Half
be
an
fully
hour,
dry
so.
a half an hour. We just
I do
can't
this-
let you. Yeah, we just can't let you hang out here and be like, so.
When's the paint going to be dry?
Yeah.
And we don't use hair dryers because you guys have told us over and over again, gosh, those hair dryers get really, really loud, right? So this just helps us along. It helps the paint dry faster, and it's not so noisy. But they do get hot, so be careful.
We use crud cutter to clean our pieces.
Yes. Do I have a crud cutter near me? I don't think I do.
Jaylene said her hair dryer side it overheated. That's why.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, hair dryers have a way of doing that, right? All right, let me keep turning.
Thank you, Miss Hand.
Woohoo! Miss Hand. Is that what we're called?
Yes.
Okay.
Remember Mr. Thumb?
Yes.
It's Mr. Thumb's sister, Miss Hand.
Okay. Oh, I see a spot over there that I missed. Okay, so while that's dried in here, beautiful. I love it. Back
Yes,
into
you
the
can
water it
use
goes.
chalky paint all over top of that stuff.
Yep. All right, so now I need to go ahead and I need the sand, right? So this is my favorite sand block. It's a medium to heavy grit.
Yep,
This is my favorite size that I get. They're on jumpmonkeypaint.com if you
Yes.
too want to have the very same one I use. But look at this, guys.
This
It just
is a
grabs-
Wagner, $24.99 at
Yep.
Wally World.
You got it. You don't have to break the bank. But it's great when you have the tools.
But a heat gun, just to let you know.
Oh, look at that.
Yes, that's
Remember,
right.
I want distressed, right?
Just remember, a heat gun, you can't hold it in the same place because a heat gun is actually designed to remove paint, not help it. So they heat up to about 800 to 1200 degrees. At the top end, that's where steel begins to become malleable. So you want to make sure that you're quick, like a bunny.
Just like a bunny.
Just like a bunny.
I like it.
Did you sand it down first? Absolutely not.
Heck no, who's got time for that?
Yeah.
No, thank you.
We don't play.
I paid $9.99 for this piece. I don't know what I do with
Hey,
the
Michelle.
tag.
Hey, Cindy.
Somewhere here. I paid $9.99 for this, and you know, it's a quick flip, totally quick flip. So if you have a piece like this in your garage, you know, if you know somebody that just desperately needs furniture, be like, hey, I know what you can do. You just paint that, right? Find some pieces. I'm gonna tell you, if I was right now, if I needed to fill my house and make it beautiful and I was just starting off, maybe newly married, or if I just, whatever, was a part of my life where I was at a time where I needed to get back furniture for my home, I would not buy new. I would be sitting my butt down at an auction and winning me some cool pieces, the shapes that I like. I don't care how ugly it is.
The poly that you would use
paint it up.
is Minwax water-based polyacrylic blue label. And if you want some monkey spoons,
this is great for your milk paint.
yes, monkey spoons are great for your milk paint. Just share. And then if we call your name, you have to email us at jumpmonkeypaint@gmail.com before midnight Eastern Standard Time.
You got it.
There you go.
What the man said.
That's what I just said.
All right.
We got rolling.
Cool beans.
Yeah. Everybody wants monkey spoons.
I know, they're adorable. I love using those when I keep them with my milk paint. And then, you know, you guys know that when you're using milk paint, you do equal powder to water. And those are super cute.
I'm going to throw something at you,
Happy
Kate.
tools.
I sure can't wait to do my table like this.
Love it. Yeah, who loves teal? It's always been I think I always grew up loving blue, and then I just kind of like, you know, teal's in that blue family, so I love dark. Like, I love aquas. I love anything in the blue family, right? So cool. Whew. All right, let me put this down here. Let's do this. Let me put this down here real fast. So I can work on the top a little bit. Give it some distressing. There we go. Oh, goodness gracious. My nose is like right. All right. What do you guys think so far?
It's awesome.
Remember, it's a glass top, so you're going to be able to see down through it. So that's why I had to carry the distressing into the inside of it as well. Now, I have not had a chance to wax that just yet.
That's a lot, Gilly.
Oh, what?
Gillian says people are charging the earth for drawers. I have to pay $20 to $40 per drawer for good unbroken drawers. That is a ton. Why not just buy the whole piece if you can get that cheaper, and then get rid of the frame and keep it?
Yeah. So let me wax this part real fast before we finish
thank you,
up.
Nina.
But I want to show you how nice it is when you take the time to seal your piece. Could you leave it like this? Absolutely, you could. Okay, the paint's not going to fall off, not unless you're going to be, you know, going over it with another sand pad or somebody's going to be scratching at it. So I'm going to go ahead and seal the piece. This is not a high traffic piece, so I'm going to use the Monkey Shine. This is our all natural wax. Let me work on the top first, because when I put this up on the table, I'm not going to be able to reach the top. So let's do that while we have it down here.
Yeah.
But what's really nice is it really makes this brown pop, right? You can use our wax over just what I call brownie frowny furniture, you know, antiques, nice pieces that maybe you won't be painting if you just kind of want to revive it and, you know, it's hungry, thirsty. You can do that. So basically you put it all over.
That's amazing.
Yeah, you put that all over and try to go in like the circle sort of format, you know what I mean? Because what you're doing is you're basically pushing it down into all the open paint pores and wood pores that are on a piece, and then follow it up with your buffing cloth. So this is also available on our website. So make sure if you get the wax, get the cloth, and get the brush, okay? Because those are the three things that work together like magic. And yeah, once you have that, keep that in your toolkit. And then you basically wipe off any of the excess, okay? So you're pushing it down further.
Thank you, Trudy, for the update. I was just getting itchy, wondering what it was. But they need to get their butts in gear.
Are we talking hockey?
No, why would I do that?
I don't know.
I don't know. But they need to get their butts in gear.
I was just saying to him, we were traveling in the vehicle, and he was cheering when there was hockey scoring going on, and I just looked at him, and I'm just like,
yeah, what kind of Canadian are you?
Are so different.
Just turn in your Canadian citizenship.
The whole, like, yeah, like, I don't know. Funny. Just watching you in action. All right, okay, so we got the top part of that done. Now let's talk about the glass.
Are you talking about the brush? What you do is you clean your brush out. Clean it out.
Yes, absolutely. Okay.
And then you can store it. You don't store it in the bag or anything. You just leave it out. And it's fine.
I just hang mine from the top. Boom, just like that. Okay. But yeah, we have brush cleaners. They're called Little White Lies or Big Fat Lies, or the bigger size ones. So what I do is honestly keep this in like a soap tray. Get this now with a little bit of warm water on it. You know, wash it around in it, really kind of like get it all soaked and sudsed up. then wash it out, and then hang it, and you're good to go.
Soap and suds, up.
I don't know what I just said.
I know.
I am in a brain fog.
Our paint is $16
for either. Yep, for the all natural milk
half
paint.
liter.
And this was this was the find today. Can you guys see that? How much we paid for it? $9.99, right? Who loves Goodwill? You know, but it's always like a hit or miss, right? Because
some Goodwills are out of their mind.
What he said.
And some Goodwills used to be good.
Yes.
And then you come back and they lost their mind.
I think a lot of it probably depends on who is actually pricing for that day, right? Because you could go sometimes and you could even find a table like that for $2.99 or $2. And then sometimes you go and it's like, instead of $9.99, it's like $29.99. You're like, heck no, I will wait.
I am familiar with the mud bugs.
I don't even know what mud bugs are.
They're a hockey team.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So I'm going to go with a stencil on top because you know what I say. If you have outdated furniture, put a really fun color onto it. You know, draw your attention away from the octagon, brownie, frowny, speckled 1980s. Now look at a beautiful, look at that again. Just a beautiful teal that somebody would go, oh, that's so pretty, right? Who cares how old it is, whatnot. And now I'm going to go ahead and jazz up the top, okay? Because it is a glass top.
Jazz top.
Jazz hands.
No,
yes.
it's a jazz top.
Jazz top, yes. Right here, can you see it?
Yes.
And I'm thinking about a stencil right there in the very center.
You've been like stenciling
The heck?
Mm.
The heck? Other things?
Yes.
All right.
Trudy said she's been missing recently because she got a new puppy and it's taken up a lot of time. So,
Well, congratulations.
Matt, do I believe? I don't have to believe. I just know they're the better team. I don't have to believe. I just know.
All right, so for this right here, I am going to go ahead. You guys know our paint, right? It sticks to glass as well as metal, as well as fake wood, as well as real wood, right? So that means when I see a surface like this, I could leave it completely clear, but I want to just totally play it up. So I'm going to go with this piece here. Now remember, a trick I've always told you is when you're trying to pick stencils to work on a place, go with something that kind of fits the overall flow of it. So do you see how this is the octagon and has the edges? So I like this one because it has those pointy edges into it, okay? So it kind of like flows with this piece because it's got lots of corners into it. It's not all round, right? It's got those nice edging. So let me get this down as flat as possible.
Yes, the paint works on leather as well.
Yes.
You're too early with the dab, kids.
All right, we're getting there. We're getting there.
Yeah. You need to work on that because if you want to go pro, timing's everything.
So I'm going to go ahead and pour out a little bit. This is our, let me see, do I have my can opener? I do. Usually I have it in the pocket of my apron. Okay, I'm going to go with a little bit of our red apple. So these are the colors that are available on our website. I'll show you what I'm going to do here.
She's gonna done lose her mind.
I know, I'm crazy like that.
Are
right?
we adding a bit of shimmer? Gayleen, now you started.
Usually Lori's the one if she's out here that wants to know about the shimmer, right?
Yeah, what are you doing to me?
I don't know. Keeping you on your toes, that's for sure. I want to know what's going down. All right, let's put a little bit of the white on here as well.
The titanium white.
What? Are you going to go into all Bob Rossi on me now?
Yeah.
Yeah?
What we're going to do is we're going to blend it all together.
Yeah.
We're going to blend it all together.
Happy trees?
Yeah. And what we're going to do is we're going to... See, now you're going a little bit too far.
Okay.
You're going a little bit too far.
Right.
You went into it.
Bring it back.
A little bit of purple. You're going to go into a light purple there. With your red and blue. But what we're going to do is we're going to get all these colors here.
Yeah.
We're going to have some fun here. You know, we're going to be naughty and have some fun.
Oh, my. Okay. All right. This sounds serious. It sounds like Matt's going to take over from here on, ladies. What do you think? All right.
So we get our brush, and we're gonna mingle all these colors.
Now here's the question. That's the center. Does that look pretty much the center to you?
That looks like the center.
I feel like we're at the center.
Okay.
Right? We're just gonna eyeball it. If you want to get all crazy with the cheese whiz, you can totally just measure it all out. Straight line here, straight line here. This is where you'd want to put your center through the very, the center part of your stencil, right? So what I'm going to do is add some color onto it because I'm going fun and colorful with this piece anyhow. So I think we should just go ahead and have some fun.
So we're going back to the party here.
The what?
We're going back to the party here.
Yes.
And we're gonna mingle everybody here.
Okay. Yep.
No, see, you're not mingling now.
What?
You just went over.
We were mingling.
You just went straight into the
We were mingling.
And you just mingled too. You got to mingle everybody.
So right now we've got some white.
Everybody's involved.
We've got some white and red going down, and they're talking to each other right now. They're mingling, as Matt says, because even though we're only using a few colors, remember that when the colors combine, you got something else, right? So right now, if you want to make pink, just mix red apple with white. What do you got? Pink, right? So cool. Now, if we bring in a little bit of the yellow and the red, let's see what happens.
You done lost your mind.
I know, it's crazy. All right, look at the sunset, babe. Look at the sunset.
Yeah,
so
sunset.
Beautiful. It's so beautiful. Do you see the sunset?
That's what happens when only a few people mingle at the party and not everybody.
Really? Yeah. Okay, all right. I'm with you on that one. All right, so now we're going to just keep pulling it. You know, if you go over to the
Matt,
side.
you are mumbling. Yes, I am.
Get it? He's a mumbler.
I'm a mumbler.
Yes.
I'm a mumbler.
All right, let's go ahead.
Know.
Yes, I'm just basically doing an ombre effect here. Because it's a fun piece, all right? I know it's a fun piece. It's Mr. Fun Guy.
It's not fun because you're not firing into colors.
It's Mr. Fun Guy.
Fire in those colors.
What do you mean fire in the colors?
Fire in the colors.
Okay. Mr. Marine, are you confused between
No.
firing missiles and firing in
You
colors?
say you're a Bob Ross fan. You don't know what firing in the colors are.
Firing in the colors.
She's a fraud, people. She's been putting you on.
So I'm just thinking
People are
like
saying more yellow.
you with missile control or something here. We can put
You
more
mean
yellow.
fire direction control?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
All
Don't
right.
don't comment if you don't know.
You could wash your brush if you want to have like, if you really want to just have certain colors. You know what I mean? Like if you just kind of want to keep it white and then change up your brush and go with a pink. And only where they touch will you have to have that ombre. But I'm going to go all over because I want it to be fun and funky. And
well,
love
Catherine,
it, right?
what you need to do is we've talked to HGTV off and on.
Yep.
So what you need to do is you need to write HGTV.
Okay, you ready?
And tell them that you want to see us.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Boom! What do you guys think? What do you think? Okay, quick question. Quick question for you right here.
Everybody's telling me to get you a tissue.
Quick question.
She has her own.
Right here. This is why I have pockets.
Yeah, believe me. Can't be married
Quick
to Sonia without a stash.
I'm telling you, I have so many allergies, and now I'm happy for summer. And as soon as the sun comes out,
Your buddy Sarah Brackenridge is on.
hey Sarah, how are you from Redeemed Decor up in Michigan? So here we go. We got an ombre effect done on here now, right? But look at me. I want to have a conversation. Ask me if I'm going to wash this stencil.
Are you gonna wash that?
What do you think? Would I wash this stencil? Heck no! I ain't got time for that. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to lay this out. It's going to dry. And then it's going to go back into my stencil book because ain't nobody got time for that, right? So, we're going to go ahead. We're going to put this over here. Believe it or not.
Allergies. It's that time of year.
I'm crying. It's just one of those days. No, yeah. It's like, things are actually going to start to bloom now, and because of that, I'm going to pay for it, all right? So you guys are going to say, well, Sonia, but what happens because this is glass, and how do you seal it, right? So I could use a spray sealer and go all over it if I wanted to that.
No.
Or I could go, remember, what I didn't tell you is that I put it beveled side down, which means that this is actually the top right here, right?
Oh, you're so sneaky.
I know.
You're so sneaky.
Yes, Kate said it. I bamboozled y'all, right?
Oh, look at that.
So now, my friends, you can go ahead and you can clean away. You can do what you got to do, right? Because I know somebody out there was thinking, what are you going to do? How are you going to clean that? But here's what's really cool, guys. When you are said and done with this, if you really wanted to, you could soak this off and put any design that you wanted, okay? So if you want cheetah tomorrow, go get cheetah print and put all over the top of it, right? So I do like these glass styles.
Barb said told me to make you a hot toddy. That's the last thing you want. Sonia gets one of those in her, she'll be climbing the walls like a rabid chipmunk.
Guys, I love it. You guys love it. Hopefully you're seeing what I'm seeing. We got to finish up the top or around the sides of it now. But isn't this beautiful? Like, who has... look. I'm sure somebody donated this to Goodwill. And I hope they're watching right now.
So ugly.
Yeah. And I hope they're watching right now and going, what? I want that back. Right? So let's go ahead and finish up what we're doing with the seal on it.
You seal it?
Yeah.
We're sealing it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely. So you can have fun.
Hey,
if you
Jenny.
can freehand, You know, you can...
Hey, Jessica, Australia just got here.
Hey, Australia.
Everybody's just checking in from Australia.
Well, what shall we fill
Our
in?
buddy Jenny and then Jenny T's, our longtime buddy, and then Jessica is checking in too. So everybody's just checking in from Australia.
Thank you for being here, ladies.
Yes.
Appreciate the love.
Yes.
Hopefully your Sunday is going swimmingly. What time is it in...
Swimmingly.
What time is it right now in,
Yeah.
in Australia?
Yeah, Galen, time check in New Zealand as well. Such a cute piece, fun colors.
$10, guys. $9.99 in tax. Right?
Boom.
Yes. So I'm waxing, which is basically the seal that I'm putting on it right now. It's an all natural. And it'll protect it and preserve it and keep it looking sharp and fun and fabulous. It really just revives the paint, and it sinks down into the paint and the wood to give a nice seal to the wood pores, right? But I have plenty of time to work with it. So this is not like a glaze. Yesterday we did glazing, and I told you guys to work fast. Today, when you're working with wax, you've got, with our wax, I should say that, because all waxes are different, you have plenty of time to go back and do your polish. So...
Northern Kentucky, now, the closest right now we have to Northern Kentucky is Blue Hole, Blue Hole, Ohio, as far as dealers go.
Yeah,
the
we have,
bottom...
by the way, for those of you, I should say, because there's probably some people who've applied recently to be retailers, I promise I will get back to you over the next 24 to 48 hours because we have had so many applications come in, okay? All right, what do you think? By the way, show them the spoons for anybody new who joined us and the giveaway that we have today.
Share.
Yes.
Because you want the milk paint monkey spoon. Monkey spoon. Oh, Blue Rock. I'm sorry, Leslie.
What'd you call it? I didn't even
I
know
don't
what you said.
remember. I'm sorry. I am...
I think it's a blue hole because we have a blue hole here.
Yeah, because we have a blue hole here. We actually have a couple blue holes here.
Yay! Guys, I'm loving how this turned out. Who's got glass end tables right now? I don't care how scratched up they are. You can make them beautiful.
Leslie,
Leslie,
while you're on it, plug yourself, Leslie. Plug yourself. Give yourself a plug.
Yeah, she can put up her link. Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you guys want to find her as well.
Yeah.
If you want to find her, go to our website at jugmonkeypaint.com. Yes. Click Find a Retailer. Yep. And I have a few more that I need to add on there, but I am adding them all right there and all the connections that go back to their storefront so you guys can connect with them. All right, so I think we got it all over. Phew. Phew, 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 phew. All right, there we go. What do you guys
No time
think?
too soon because I really got good.
Now we've got to just buff the base. All right, so I'm going to go in for that buff cloth again that I told you about. And now I'm going to go ahead and just make sure I've got it all the way down in there, right? Who's tried the wax?
No, Blue Hole. Blue Hole. We have Blue Hole State Park right up above Seven Springs there. And then down at Hawkins Hollow, we also have an old swimming hole. It's called Blue Hole because it's so deep. So, all right. Do you have a Junk Monkey supplier in Australia? No, but we are working on it.
Yeah, so stay tuned. Yes. Maybe you could be that person. All right.
By Akron, Ohio. Like I said, I got to check our list because we have a whole bunch of people coming online.
Yeah.
Do you have a retailer in Colorado? Actually, Colorado, not yet.
We are talking to people in all states. So as they get all set up, then we're putting them on our website so you can see them all in all the states.
Yep.
Yeah, so make sure you go to junkmonkeypaint.com and click Find a Retailer. And if there's somebody not in your area, and of course you guys know that you can get it through us directly online by junkmonkeypaint.com. And we ship to all the states. Our entire collection, and then our milk paint collection currently is going into Canada as well. Yeah,
we got a couple places lined up in Louisiana and southern Mississippi right now, as well as Texas. So East Texas and West Texas, North Texas and South Texas.
Yeah, Texas definitely.
All kinds of Texas.
A lot of Texas in the house.
The wax is amazing, also good for dry lips. You better believe it.
Yep, it's all natural, non-toxic.
South Carolina, yes.
No headaches. You will not feel weird.
We have in Michigan as well.
Guys.
Like I said, just go to our locator, and we're adding people every day.
What do you think? You like it? Do I get your stamp of approval? do you? Send me hearts if you really, really like it. Woohoo! Now I just gotta get my fingerprints off there. So now I can take some, you know, some Windex and go all over this.
But in the meantime, if there's not a dealer to you, go hit the Shop Now button.
Yep.
Or go over to jumpmonkeypaint.com.
Actually, I think Kate has the link up at the bottom there, doesn't she?
She does.
Oh, yep, right there.
Because she's on fire. Let me
awesome.
Pick a winner for the monkey spoons.
Oh, guys, isn't that pretty? I am in love with that. All right, so best $9.99 project ever.
Monkey spoons. Who's gonna get
ever? So cute. Could you see that even with a lamp on it, guys?
Oh, Karen Cagle. Karen Cagle, what you gotta do is message us at jumpmonkeypaint@gmail.com before midnight Eastern Standard Time to claim your monkey spoons.
Oh, so pretty. I am absolutely loving that. What other colors would you guys put with this? I mean, think about it. If you do an ombre style in here and you have the teal, you could do fun pinks, you could do whites, you could do yellows. I mean, really, you can add all kinds of things in here, right?
Caitlin, I love this. Well, of course you do, because we pay you to love it.
Caitlin's going to want it. Caitlin's getting ready. You know, she just got a new car. See what else is coming up in her future. What the heck, you know? So she's already getting lots of great ideas. All right, so guys, with that.
You did, Karen. You did.
Yay. All right, so just email us, girl, okay, Karen, to collect your winnings, okay? And do it before tonight. So do it as soon as we're off of here. And with that, this is day 12 of the, you know, paint something or another challenge. Yesterday, we did the repurposed chalkboard. Go back and watch that if you missed it. Today, we took this old table and flipped it into something beautiful, right? So hopefully somebody out there has a table like this, knows somebody that has one like this, and you're like, girl, I can totally paint that, right? I can totally paint it. All right. Happy Sunday. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.